Hi guys, just want to send this out into the community. There's not very many videos or footage of the Roughy or the rough-scaled python feeding, so I've just got a fuzzy mouse with a rough-scaled python that I've just picked up. It's probably about 350 millimeters, 35 centimeters, so what's that, 12, just a bit over 12 inches long. Having a little bit of trouble. It's a female, having a little bit of trouble trying to find the head, but then I just decided I probably should film it as I was trying to find some footage online, and well, here we go. So I'll let the footage speak for itself. I'll just say hello, mate. I'll let the footage speak for itself, and then I'll maybe speak over some parts, but I mean, what you do at work. So enjoy. I'll try and stay as quiet as I can. I do have a fan in the background which I might turn off. You might hear that, which might get annoying. But anyway, yeah, have a look and yeah, enjoy, like I said. She's actually been at it for about 5 minutes just trying to find the head. Now she's worked her way around, and now the head of the mouse is finally out. So it's going, it needs to just go to the left as I see it on the screen, and then she'll find the head. But in the moment she's just going round and round. But soon enough you'll see her at work doing her best. This is an enclosure that I just made up with substrate that got isopods and I can't even remember what they're called now. Isopod springtails in there, a little water dish, a log which is hollowed out, all moist. The background I just made to make it look like concrete out of like a styrofoam, and you know, sort of painted it up, all water-based paints and stuff. But it's been sitting there for a little while, so I just thought this was a good opportunity to use it. Fits in there quite well. What's that, a 30 millimeter size tank, so 12-inch wide tank by about 200 deep, as in width. I suppose it's about almost the same in height, so not very big. I got it off a breeder who said just keep it nice and humid, not too wet. So humidity is important. I have the top off at the moment, so but I just wanted to get the right sort of footage. Sorry about the glass cutting through the middle of the image, but if I went any lower with the flash, or like the light that I have on at the moment, it will literally get a bad reflection. Oh, she's sort of dropped down a bit, hasn't she? Well, we're looking more promising than we have in the last 5 minutes, so. And she was definitely hungry. Oh, we're right there on the money spot. Right there. There we go. I think that's it. Yeah, mouth's open. We have oral connection. I might just zoom in here a little bit for you guys to see if I can get a better shot of that. I know this is going to be a little bit wobbly, so really please forgive me, but I just know there's not a lot of footage out there. Wow, she's got a massive head, huge jaws, such a really thin neck, but as we all know, they can put almost anything down those throats. So, but still, I don't want to overdo it in the beginning. Get a nicely established in my tank here. I'll just see if I can zoom in there for you. sorry for any shaking, but like I just don't have a tripod. But I'm sure whoever is interested in one of these would be stoked to get any footage at all. So, sorry, this is really a bit rough at my end, so again, apologies, but I'm just doing what I can to get that footage out there for people. Because as I understand it, they're one of the most rarest snakes in the world, only found in the Northern Territory, up above the Kimberleys, kind of near Darwin, a little bit more west. Similar to a green tree snake in many ways, but look a lot like a Darwin python or a coastal python in many ways as well. But they've got the longest teeth. Being a python or a constrictor, they've got the longest teeth of any of the snakes, I believe, that are out there for a non-venomous snake. See a few little isopods and insects and stuff running around the inside, because it is bioactive. A tank in there, so there we go, we've got some goodness coming on. Massive eyes, like the green tree snake as well, which is next on my list, but this one was too good to pass up. I found a breeder online, said within 5 minutes of his reply that I'll take it. Met up the next day, and well, here we are. I'll try and find something that can give you the scale of how small she really is. She is a little snake, very, very young, probably a month or two old. Probably, maybe two months old. I just can't remember the exact date. Oh, that's right, December. So December 15, 2011 was her birthday, clutch hatching, and it is, when was the 18th? I think it is 17th or 18th of March 2022. So a couple of months old, 3 months old, 4 months old. So this is really cool footage, everyone. I'm very pleased. See if I can zoom in a little bit more for you guys. So yeah, the rough scales, they've got like a keel on each scale. I suppose, as I understand it, it's to wedge itself into rocks. More so, they're rock-dwelling trees as well, but rock-dwelling, rock-face dwelling species that feed on all sorts of animals, I suppose, like what a normal snake would eat. But in the dry areas of Northern Territory in Australia, there is not that much known about them, because I think the species was only found a couple of decades ago, so it's quite unique species. But so a keel being like the normal scale, and on through the middle of that scale, coming out from the scale, is like a ridge, which actually makes the snake, oh wow, look at that, makes the snake have a really rough texture. So they're donned the nickname the Roughy. So, or I suppose you can call them anything that you like, but I've seen them advertised a lot as a Roughy or a rough scale python. So this is really great. This is cool footage. So that mouse was, I suppose, the size of a small lighter. I suppose that's the easiest generic image of anything that everyone, I suppose, knows, like a fire starter lighter, big as your thumb, or your not quite thumb, or your pinky, I suppose, almost including the tail. So depending how big your hand is, yeah, it's getting it down there really easily. So, but again, I don't want to force feed her anything too big, or power feed her, just at such an early stage. So, But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this so far. I said I wasn't going to talk too much, but I think it's helpful for people who haven't seen them. They're slightly venomous, actually, which is unique for, as I understand, I'm not hugely knowledgeable of all different types of snakes, but for a constrictor, being venomous is not as common. But they're not poisonous to humans, but I believe they can make you feel a little bit unwell, but I mean, less than a bee sting kind of thing. But something of this size, I mean, it doesn't even penetrate your skin, so I suppose if it got a real good bite on you, it would. But I mean, if you're handling snakes this size, you know how to not upset them, so like any animal, I suppose. I might just get another. No, that's actually pretty good. I might just get a shot of those eyes. Those eyes. Get it down there, son. Oh, it's she, female. I've called her Eleanor, like the unicorn. Eleanor, not very many of them around. More so, obviously, now. I've seen footage in America and the UK of people who've been able to acquire them, but I've only been able to get one recently. So, fantastic animal. You can see if they were stuck in the rocks in the cliffs in a Northern Territory, which is a very dry area, you'd see they'd fit right in, like all camouflaged animals. Extra long teeth, like I said, to grab onto those whatever animals that are up there that they're grabbing onto, or through feathers, I'd imagine, as well. So I'll see if I can get some more footage for everyone, in the coming weeks of some teeth images. Again, just to give you an idea, this is my hand, this is my finger, like it's a tiny little snake at the moment. So it's a really great depiction of such a little snake and how powerful they can be to get something like that down that tiny little neck and throat. I was going to do a time lapse of this, but then I realized that there's not really that much footage, as I said there before, of these guys eating and pretty much anything out there. Just breeders that have got them a little bit on display, a little bit of educational stuff. But hey, man, they're amazing creatures and very unique, very rough, and yeah, they've got a really cool pattern. I'll just see what she's going to do, and I'll cut it off here in a minute, and then I'll post to YouTube and see how that goes. And please send me some info or some comments if you want to see more or certain things with her, and I'll try to update everyone, weekly or as often as I see something happening. For example, maybe a shed I might get out of her. But yes, I'm only a new page, as you can probably see. I've been around for a little while, but not really posting so much. So like and subscribe if you want to see more of this footage. I think you press the bell to see any other updates and uploads that I do. So let me just handheld here now, guys. So really fantastic snake. Can't really see too well those scales, but you can see it's just a little bit more coarse than a normal snake or a normal species. But yeah, she seems very pleased with her efforts tonight. And again, I don't have a tripod or anything. We've just been flooded here in Queensland, where I'm at, and I had lost everything, so I managed to save all my animals first, and Everything else really literally just got flooded to come up so quick. So, but I've got these guys and girls all ready to grow, look after them, and see if I can get a nice shot of her head there. Yeah, happy little lady. Anyway, so hopefully that is nice information, good update for everyone who's interested in these snakes. I know a guy, a breeder, who's conveniently really close to me, which well, you never know what your next door neighbour's got, but he's just a couple of suburbs over. Met up the other day, and yeah, well, look at her. She's amazing, happy as can be. I'll leave her alone. I'll shut the lights off, and it's night time here. It's kind of 11:30 or something at night. So I'll upload this, let her have a nocturnal, slither around in a nocturnal state, which she is. She has these massive eyes for seeing better at night time. So I'll let her have that experience so I can give her the best or the most similar wild, outdoor experience, which she's built for, I suppose, as a snake. And yeah, I will leave it at that. So thank you. Oh yeah, so just got a little water bowl down here. I'll just put it up here so everyone can see, but I put a little bit of heat, not much, but a little bit of heat underneath the side of the corner where the water bowl is. Have a closed top with a few vent holes to make it more humid, but fairly dry substrate. Like if I was to squeeze it, it would be, you'd feel that it's moist, but it doesn't stick to my hand. So I think many keepers do that with snakes, with spiders, with all sorts of things. But anyway, so I can give you more information if someone wants more. I can do a recording on how I set it up and how it all works for this particular snake. And this is again Eleanor. I can't remember the exact species name. I do know it, but I just don't have it on the top of my head. But a rough scale python. So anyway, I'll leave it there. All right, thanks guys. Enjoy.